Workplace rules are meant to create structure and fairness, but some policies go too far, leaving employees frustrated and confused. Imagine being penalized for having a snack at your desk or for customizing your workspace to make it more comfortable. According to a recent research, only 45% of employees believe their organization actually sees them as a valuable person. When companies enforce policies that feel arbitrary or overly strict, it can lead to resentment and disengagement. In this video, we'll look at 22 of the most ridiculous workplace rules, their impacts, and how companies can do better. Get ready to learn why some rules just don't make sense and how rethinking them can improve employee satisfaction and productivity. Yes, this is an AI voice, but a real person wrote this. I earned my financial freedom, and I'm not doing this for money. I don't like narrating videos, so I use an AI voice. Ignore that the voice is AI. The video is worth it. Check out the full details by visiting the link in the description. Number 1. Banning remote work without clear reasons. According to a recent study, resignations fell by 33% among workers who shifted from working full-time in the office to a hybrid schedule. While in-person collaboration offers advantages, banning remote work entirely seems unreasonable in many roles. Employees value flexibility, especially with advances in technology, enabling effective remote communication. Banning remote work without clear communication can lead to misunderstandings about management's priorities and may not align with modern workforce expectations. Many employees report higher productivity and satisfaction when given autonomy over their schedules. Resistance to remote work can drive talent away toward more progressive employers. Offering hybrid options or clear justifications for in-office requirements builds trust. Number 2. Restrictive dress codes beyond reasonable standards. Dress codes can ensure a cohesive and professional image, but some take it too far with unnecessary specificity. Policies mandating exact shades or banning comfortable, modest attire alienate employees. These extremes often create resentment, especially when the rules seem arbitrary or discriminatory. For instance, insisting on high heels or banning natural hairstyles disproportionately affects certain groups. While overly strict dress codes can impact employee morale, not all instances lead to legal challenges. Though they may create discomfort and feelings of exclusion. Workers thrive in environments where they can focus on tasks rather than appearance. Number 3. Zero tolerance for snacks at workstations. Banning snacks may aim to reduce mess or prevent disruptions, but it often comes across as excessive micromanagement. Employees might rely on quick bites to sustain energy during intense workdays. Prohibiting this can hinder focus and productivity, especially for long shifts. For those managing dietary needs or busy schedules, such rules create unnecessary challenges. They may feel penalized for maintaining their health while working diligently. Such policies can appear out of touch with the realities of modern work environments. A more practical approach might be designating snack-friendly zones or promoting cleanliness reminders. Encouraging respect for shared spaces often proves more effective than outright bans, allowing employees to recharge without conflict. Number 4. Monitoring bathroom breaks. Tracking restroom use is often seen as a measure to boost productivity, but it borders on invasive. Such micromanagement erodes trust and can humiliate employees, affecting their mental well-being. Workers require flexibility to manage natural needs without scrutiny. In some cases, this rule arises in industries with tight schedules or high-demand roles. Even so, fostering autonomy rather than control usually yields better outcomes. Employees who feel respected often strive to meet productivity goals independently. Excessive monitoring might also lead to unintended consequences, such as health issues when workers delay breaks. Prioritizing trust and fairness in policies creates a healthier, more motivated team. Number 5. Requiring employees to stand during meetings. This rule supposedly enhances focus and efficiency, but it often creates discomfort and annoyance. Standing for long periods can be physically taxing, particularly for those with medical conditions or injuries. Instead of boosting attention, it risks alienating participants. Employees may interpret this policy as an unnecessary power play, valuing optics over actual engagement. Productive meetings rely more on effective facilitation and purpose than physical posture. Offering choices, such as standing desks or collaborative seating arrangements, demonstrates consideration for diverse needs. Flexibility fosters participation and ensures meetings are more inclusive and impactful. Number 6. Forbidding socializing during work hours. Banning casual conversations might aim to eliminate distractions, but it stifles camaraderie and collaboration. Employees often build rapport and exchange ideas through informal interactions, strengthening teamwork and creativity. According to recent data, 41% of employees globally experience daily stress, impacting productivity and morale. Strict rules against socializing can create a rigid, high-stress atmosphere. Workers may feel disconnected or isolated, leading to lower morale and retention rates. Communication fosters understanding, trust, and problem solving, all essential for success. Encouraging balance, allowing short breaks or group discussions, often enhances productivity rather than hindering it. Number 7. Obligatory script. Usage for customer interactions. Scripts can ensure consistency, but enforcing rigid adherence can backfire, especially in nuanced or emotional situations. Employees might feel constrained, unable to adapt responses to individual customer needs. This rigidity can frustrate both staff and clients. Workers benefit from guidelines that allow room for personal judgment. Creativity and empathy often resolve issues more effectively than generic responses. Overemphasis on scripts might signal mistrust in employees' abilities, undermining their confidence. By empowering teams to personalize interactions, companies foster authentic relationships with customers. Flexibility inspires trust, benefiting both the employee experience and customer satisfaction. Number 8. Forcing employees to clock out for short breaks. Requiring workers to clock out for brief breaks may seem cost-efficient, but often feels punitive. Employees need moments to recharge during long shifts without financial penalties or excessive tracking. Strict enforcement risks fostering resentment or burnout. This policy disproportionately affects hourly workers who depend on every minute of pay. It signals a lack of respect for their contributions and well-being. Allowing short breaks within work hours demonstrates care for employee health. Companies prioritizing humane policies often see increased morale and loyalty. Trusting employees to manage their time effectively benefits both parties in the long term. Number 9. Mandatory use of company-specific software at home. Forcing employees to use company tools off hours without compensation invades their personal lives. This requirement creates additional stress, blurring the line between work and leisure. Workers may feel exploited, especially without reimbursement for time or resources. This policy undermines boundaries crucial for mental health and productivity. Employees need clear distinctions between professional and personal spaces to avoid burnout. Overreach often sparks dissatisfaction, damaging company reputation. Providing clear expectations and fair compensation for after-hours tasks builds trust. Valuing boundaries ensures sustainable performance and employee well-being. Number 10. Prohibiting decorations during holiday seasons. Banning festive decorations often feels arbitrary and dampens workplace cheer. Employees enjoy sharing celebrations, which boost morale and unity. Restrictive rules can seem out of touch, ignoring the benefits of team bonding. Allowing tasteful decor fosters inclusivity and cultural awareness. Workers appreciate opportunities to express themselves and celebrate traditions. Blocking such expression might signal rigidity, alienating the workforce. Encouraging guidelines that embrace diversity and respect shared spaces benefits all. Small gestures of flexibility promote joy and enhance workplace culture. Number 11. Enforcing unrealistic productivity quotas. Demanding unattainable performance goals undermines morale and sparks high turnover. Employees struggle under constant pressure, risking burnout and reduced quality. Unrealistic quotas prioritize output over well-being, harming both workers and business outcomes. Excessive demands often reflect poor planning or misaligned expectations. Companies should set achievable goals based on realistic assessments of capabilities. Empowering teams with the tools and support they need ensures sustainable success. Balanced, transparent targets inspire confidence and motivate employees. Recognizing human limits while celebrating achievements builds trust and drives long-term results. Number 12. Requiring approval for office supplies requests. Demanding manager approval for basic office supplies can create unnecessary delays and frustration for employees. Workers might need essentials like pens or folders immediately, but must wait for formal processes. This approach undermines efficiency and causes avoidable disruptions to productivity. The rule can also appear condescending, as if employees cannot be trusted with small expenses. Such micromanagement erodes morale and sends a message of distrust. Employees appreciate autonomy in minor decisions, which often boosts confidence and accountability. Streamlining supply access while encouraging reasonable use creates a more supportive workplace. Number 13. Limiting access to office kitchen areas. Restricting kitchen usage during work hours creates unnecessary stress and inconvenience for employees. Workers often rely on quick breaks to recharge, and kitchen access is crucial for this. Limiting such privileges undermines morale and suggests management's lack of regard for employee well-being. This rule disproportionately affects those who bring meals from home to save money or accommodate dietary needs. Workers may feel excluded or disrespected, further damaging team cohesion. A more inclusive approach fosters fairness and demonstrates understanding of diverse needs. Encouraging shared responsibility for cleanliness rather than restricting access creates a more respectful environment. Number 14. No personal items in company vehicles. Banning personal items in company vehicles might aim to maintain professionalism, but feels excessive to employees. Workers using vehicles daily might need essentials like water bottles or safety gear. Prohibiting such items affects comfort and safety, reducing job satisfaction. Employees might view this policy as a sign of unnecessary control, suggesting a lack of empathy. Personalizing spaces often enhances focus and morale, even in professional contexts. Striking a balance between order and flexibility ensures a more supportive work environment. Allowing reasonable personal items while maintaining guidelines for cleanliness and safety benefits both staff and the organization. Flexibility in such rules can inspire loyalty and boost employee morale significantly. Number 15. No time off requests during busy seasons. Workers often face personal commitments that require consideration, even during peak seasons. Blanket bans might overlook these realities, create frustration, and reduce morale. Employees may feel overworked and undervalued, leading to disengagement or burnout. Recognizing the importance of balance strengthens loyalty and reduces turnover. Respectful dialogue about scheduling needs fosters mutual understanding. Creating fair policies that consider peak demands and personal priorities demonstrates trust. Flexible approaches often result in higher commitment and a healthier workplace culture. Balancing needs ensures sustainable success for all parties. Number 16. Restricting phone use during breaks. Banning phone use during designated breaks ignores employees' personal autonomy and needs. Workers rely on breaks to manage personal tasks or recharge. Restricting this can feel invasive, adding unnecessary stress during crucial downtime. Such policies suggest micromanagement, which may erode trust between staff and leadership. Employees value workplaces that respect their independence, even during structured schedules. Small gestures of flexibility make a significant difference. Allowing reasonable phone use during breaks acknowledges the balance employees need. Trusting workers to manage their time fosters loyalty and satisfaction. Respecting boundaries strengthens workplace harmony and engagement. Number 17. Prohibiting personal phone calls during lunch breaks. Banning personal calls during lunch breaks undermines employees' autonomy and basic needs. Workers often use this time to manage personal responsibilities. Restricting such interactions sends a message of unnecessary control, creating resentment. Employees value breaks as moments to refresh and handle life outside of work. Policies interfering with this balance risk causing dissatisfaction and turnover. Flexibility in such areas fosters trust and engagement. Supporting personal needs while maintaining boundaries ensures a healthier, happier workforce. Workers thrive in environments that respect their time and priorities. Inclusive policies lead to better outcomes for everyone. Number 18. No customization of workspace setups. Restricting employees from customizing their workspace setups limits comfort and productivity. Workers often adjust layouts to suit their ergonomic and functional needs. Preventing this can result in dissatisfaction or even physical discomfort during long work hours. Employees may perceive this rule as unnecessarily rigid, prioritizing uniformity over practicality. Personalizing workspaces often boosts morale and efficiency by aligning environments with individual preferences. Flexibility in setups demonstrates trust and respect for employees' autonomy. Allowing reasonable customization within guidelines fosters a supportive atmosphere. Employees thrive when they feel comfortable and valued. Small adjustments to policies can lead to significant gains in productivity and satisfaction. Number 19. Banning employee birthday celebrations. Prohibiting employee birthday celebrations may seem practical, but often diminishes morale and team spirit. Workers value small acknowledgments of personal milestones, which foster a sense of belonging. Removing this tradition creates an overly rigid atmosphere, reducing opportunities for camaraderie. Employees often feel appreciated when their achievements and special days are recognized. Bans on celebrations signal a lack of care for individuality. Acknowledging birthdays can improve engagement and strengthen relationships among colleagues. Introducing low-cost or simple celebration options strikes a balance between professionalism and employee appreciation. Number 20. Enforcing strict email signature formats. Mandating rigid email signature formats can feel excessive, especially in roles requiring creativity or adaptability. Employees value flexibility to tailor signatures for professional or personal branding. Overly strict guidelines suggest a lack of trust in employees' judgment. This policy might seem insignificant, but affects employee perception of autonomy. Workers thrive in environments that respect individuality while maintaining professionalism. Balancing standardization with creative freedom ensures both organization and employee satisfaction. Providing clear templates with options for personalization demonstrates understanding of diverse roles and needs. Employees feel empowered when trusted to represent themselves appropriately. Thoughtful policies encourage consistency while valuing individual expression. Number 21. Requiring employees to clean office spaces daily. Mandating daily cleaning duties for employees detracts from their primary responsibilities, creating frustration. Workers expect shared spaces to be maintained collaboratively or professionally. Requiring personal involvement in extensive cleaning tasks feels unfair and unnecessary. This rule often leads to resentment, especially when workloads already demand significant energy. Employees value cleanliness but expect reasonable division of responsibilities. Providing professional cleaning services reflects respect for employees' time. Encouraging collective accountability without mandating excessive cleaning duties supports teamwork. Balanced policies foster cooperation while prioritizing core tasks. Respecting boundaries ensures a more motivated and efficient workforce. Number 22. Prohibiting employee feedback outside formal reviews. Preventing employees from sharing feedback outside structured reviews reduces openness and transparency. Workers often identify issues requiring immediate attention, but feel silenced. Limiting these discussions weakens trust and delays potential improvements. Employees value environments that encourage constructive dialogue throughout the year. Open channels of communication empower workers and foster mutual respect. Policies restricting feedback create barriers to growth and innovation. Establishing consistent opportunities for informal feedback supports a culture of continuous improvement. Employees appreciate platforms to voice concerns respectfully. Thoughtful approaches to communication benefit teams and enhance overall performance. Why rethinking rules make sense for everyone. Rules shape our work environments, but when they overreach, they risk eroding trust and employee satisfaction. Unreasonable workplace policies, though sometimes well-intentioned, often create more problems than they solve. They stifle creativity, strain morale, and can even harm an organization's reputation. By striking a balance between order and empathy, companies can build healthier workplaces that inspire trust, loyalty, and engagement. Flexible policies empower employees to perform their best while fostering a culture of mutual respect and fairness. The solution lies in thoughtful communication and inclusive policymaking. When organizations actively listen to their teams, they craft rules that not only serve the business, but also honor the well-being of every individual. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget the link in the description.